Hello and welcome to news18.com. I am Ankur Sharma and I have been joined by Akash. We are at Aero India show in Bangalore. This time it is bigger and in fact biggest ever Aero India show. The total area has been increased by 35,000. The total number of exhibitors has increased from 600 to 809 and the total number of countries participating in this Aero India is approximately 98, which was earlier in 2021 55. There were total 55 countries. So now let me ask to Akash, and Akash has already did a story on angry Hanuman. Akash, tell us about that.
So this is a trainer aircraft, basically next generation trainer aircraft by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HLFT 42, which has a picture of Hanuman at the tail. And the logic is that Hanuman is a character that shows, in fact, that denotes the speed, valor and strength, and that's the reason why HL has used this particular image on the tail of it. Other than that, Ankur, also I want to mention this, that while it is about this event, so this event is also seeing the participation of defense ministers from all across the world.
Yes.
It is also seeing air chiefs from a number of countries.
And also, while we are talking to you, there is a round table conference of CEOs
Yes.
Of various countries are going on, and obviously the important aspect is the foreign countries. US is participating, and interestingly, US
biggest
delegation, and also the Russia, which is in war.
Right.
They have also come to participate in Aero India. There is also another very important country, that is Israel. And Akash, when we spoke to Israel India subsidiary CEO about the impact of Russia-Ukraine war or defense industry, he told me that obviously if you are focusing on one single source of anything, any procurement or anything, then it will be very tough for you to survive. It's a very big statement, and for now we are at HAL pavilion, and
in fact this is the Indian pavilion, I should say, because this pavilion was the pavilion that was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And Ankur, we talk about indigenous platforms here in India, but Indian industry is now focusing on export as well. We are working on our capabilities, but other than that, we are also looking, we as a country are also looking for the export. And that's the reason why Tejas Mark II is the center of attraction.
Exactly.
And also, you tell me one thing, there are 8 halls and 1 pavilion. Did you go to every pavilion?
No, it's a very big event. We both of us try to manage to cover maximum thing, but obviously it is not possible. It's a 5-day event, but we'll be here for next 3 days. It is not possible to cover everything. We went to several international countries pavilion where they are like Saab,
they're showcasing their
products, and they are also pitching various their products to armed forces.
Also, Ankur, I want to ask you a very important question, because yesterday I was listening to Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh. Right. He was talking about Tejas, and then he said that we are working on indigenization, but time will come when even the engine will be 100%, even fully indigenized. Right. Do you think it is possible in the nearby future?
So it's a very political statement, I should say. Why? Because in Tejas, everybody proud that it is make in India product, but the important point, the most important thing is engine. Engine is US engine, and yesterday Raksha Mantri during a press briefing said that we are trying to get in complete Indian engine for Tejas. In very soon we'll be able to make it, and I am 100% sure this is what Raksha Mantri told us.
No, but going with the expectations, even when it is possible, then only we'll be achieving this 100% indigenization target. But do you think
I feel personally it's a very long road. It will take time. It is easy to make small parts, but making an engine is very big deal.
Also, Ankur, talking about other products. So we have inducted in Air Force, in Army, forces have inducted several indigenous platforms. I know about the radar systems, I know about the tanks and all of the things. But talking about 100% indigenization that Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh is in fact is stressing on, it is not very possible in the nearby year.
And also, Akash, today Prime Minister Narendra Modi also addressed the Aero India show. So tell us about what exactly he was focusing on during his speech.
So you see, while it is about leaders, specifically Prime Minister Narendra Modi, so it was his dream only. Atmanirbharta and the approach that we have opted in the forces is his dream only. He categorically said that India is focusing on Atmanirbharta, and not only Atmanirbharta, but this is the time when we are showing, countries across the globe that, look, this is new India, where we have products like Tejas Mark II, Tejas Mark II, in fact, I'm so sorry. And, they have got the opportunity this time. This 5 days event is an opportunity for all other countries, in fact, and that's the reason why we have invited a number of countries that you come to India, you see the products that have been manufactured by Indian companies.
And also that is not only for the big companies, there are startups also.
Yes, there are startups. In fact, drones, we are working on drones, and I remember the speech by Nirmala Sitharaman in the parliament just a few days back, and she talked about artificial intelligence, how India can lead, and India is aspiring to lead in artificial intelligence sector. And just a few months back, Ankur, in December, in fact, during the Defence Expo, I had a word with Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary, and I asked this very question, that are we using robots, are we using artificial intelligence in our force? So he said that yes, we are working onto the technology. So India is a growing industry.
Basically, India is projecting itself as a new leader in defense industry, and India is ready to compete with big giants like US and Russia, which actually dominate the complete defense industry.
Also, Ankur, you were talking about some Israeli company that mentioned that you can the idea was that you cannot rely completely on Russia. When a condition like Russia and Ukraine war arises, then you feel shortage of the spare parts. Though we are not feeling that sort of shortage, but yes, it has.
There is a shortage of parts, especially with the IAF is also struggling.
But yes, it has impacted. It has impacted. But chiefs are somewhere stressing that we are not that affected from that war. In fact, this is the reason why we are working on Atmanirbhar approach, that we can build our own platforms, and we have seen in the past. And Ankur, concluding it with a statement that in the last India will be eyeing on more than 250 memorandum of understanding MoUs and deal worth rupees 75,000 crore. Bandhan is the event which will see these MoUs being signed by the parties, and it's a 5 days event, and we both of us will be bringing you all the updates for next 3 days, because the remaining 2 days will be public days and we won't be here, of course, for the next 2 days. So stay tuned.
We'll make sure that we cover everything for you.
Exactly. And tomorrow we'll be bringing you all the updates, and day after tomorrow as well. So total 3 days we'll be bringing you all these updates. Stay tuned to get all the inside stories of Aero India, the 14th edition of Aero India, that is being hosted by Bengaluru once again.